Well, for the loved ones of Americans still unaccounted for since October 7th, the agonizing wait continues. Right now, 8 Americans, many if not all of them dual U.S. and Israeli citizens, are believed to be held by Hamas. Many of their families are in Washington this week, calling on the U.S. to pressure Israel to expand hostage talks. News Nation's Kelly Meyer is live at the White House. And Kelly, several of these Americans are also soldiers in the Israeli military.
Yeah, that's right, Kelly. There are 2 19-year-olds that are in the Israeli Defense Forces. There's also a 22-year-old that is in the IDF and also had his grandparents that were Holocaust survivors, and why he wanted to go back and return to Israel to see how his parents and then grandparents lived. These are just a few of the stories of those hostages that are still being held at the hands of Hamas. And as you mentioned, their families are here in Washington, D.C. this week to put pressure on the Biden administration to get them home as soon as possible. They met with both members of Congress as well as members of the Biden administration. That includes National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan. And one of their main questions is why more Americans haven't been released. We know there are fewer than 10 Americans unaccounted for, from the White House telling us that. Of those believed to be held hostage by Hamas, most are adult males and didn't qualify for the release under those current conditions of the deal, which prioritizes women and children. There's a 49-year-old and the 4-year-old that are the only 2 Americans that have been released during the most recent Israel-Hamas truce. The White House has said there was no indication that Hamas was trying to keep American hostages as leverage. There's a total of 4 U.S. citizens that have been released since the October 7th attack on Israel, and families of those hostages say the number should be much higher.
We need to keep them coming out. We need more to come out, and we need them to come out really soon, because when I see those faces, and you all see those faces, after 52, 53 days, they can't stay there much longer.
There has been some progress this week, but Omer is still not with us, and the clock continues to tick, and not in our favor.
Now, today, Secretary of State Antony Blinken is back in Israel. This is part of an effort to extend the truce that was reached by Israel and Hamas to pause fighting, release hostages, and get humanitarian aid in. This is Blinken's 3rd trip since October 7th. He's expected to visit Israel and the West Bank before then heading on to Dubai for a climate conference. And it said that Blinken is adding here that he wants to be assured that God's safety is there before Israel resumes any kind of military operations.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.